Welcome to Shom Machshava on the Daf. The shir is Leilu Nishmas from Meir Shapiro, whose Yahrzeit is today Zayin Cheshvan. And we'll see in a moment how the shir today connects to his Yahrzeit. The Gemara on the top of Tavim Hei Amud Aleph brings Hilchas Moshiach, meaning we pass on Halacha regarding Pigul, which is not a get today. We don't have Beis Hamikdash. Do we pass on Halacha Moshiach? Says the Gemara, if so, the whole Shchitas Kochim, the whole Seder Kochim, don't learn any Kochim, because Hilchos HaMashiach, we can't learn things that are not a today. So Elamah, Joish V'Kabel Schar, you darshan, and you get a reward for it. So here, Joish V'Kabel Schar. So says the Gemara, two different Lashonos, but the Gemara is answering, that's right, you have to learn the Sugya, but why you have to tell me Halacha? Halacha is only the Maisa. I don't have to know what the Halacha is, just learn the different Shittus without getting to the Halacha. So it comes out from the Gemara that's clearly we need to learn, even in Yonim that are not negiyat today l'maisa, you still have to learn them. And this is what the Chavas Yoyer, he has a whole siman about this, it's siman Kuf Dalet, where he gives instructions for someone what to teach his son, what he should teach somebody. So he says, he brings a different Yonim, and he says, of course, you want to learn halacha l'maisa, it's very important to know what to do. But even things that are not halacha l'maisa, you should learn that as well. Just it's not on the same level and the same importance as halacha l'maisa. Now, what is really the inyan of learning topics that are not negiyah l'maisa? So the Aruch Laner in his Akdama to Maseches Makis brings three explanations that are very negiyah to our sugya. So number one, says the Aruch Laner, the reason why you have to know is because maybe Beis Hamikdash will be built tomorrow. You have to know what to do. So in order to be able to be knowledgeable of the halachas, you have to know the sugyas. According to this Aruch Laner, l'chu you should know halacha too. Because the Beis Hamikdash is built, so you should know the halacha. So if I understand why the Gemara, you don't want to know, Gemara says, Hilchos HaMashiach, you should not know the halacha. One easy way to explain it is when Beis Hamikdash will be built, and it will come here, Eliyahu Navi, and we have Moshiach, so then they will tell us what the halacha is. We don't have to decide right now. Tosfos brings in our sugya, that he brings rayas to other places, we do bring halacha, and in the third explanation of Tosfos, he says, what we talk about how to pass halacha is only regarding Averis. Because here we're talking about Pigul. Pigul is an Aveira. For Aveira, you need to know the halacha for the time of Lasad Lavoi. People won't do Aveiras then. That's an understanding in Tosfos. So I don't need to know halacha regarding Aveira. You need to know halacha only regarding a mitzvah. And the Meir, that works very well with the first explanation of the Aruch Laner. There's another mahalach brought down in the Sefer Divrei Shol for the Baal Shor Lameshiv in Masechet Sanhedrin. He brings what's brought down, and he quotes the Gilui Mahashor. In the name of the Arizal, it says the halacha Lasad Lavoi will change. For example, we paska in this word like Beis Hillel, but Lasad Lavoi will be Mida Sadin, will paska like Beit Shammai. So Emeli says the Shalomesha Gevaldik. It says, how can you paska halacha today? The halacha may change when Moshiach comes. So paska halacha today is not just because it's not necessary, but because it's not useful. It's something that when we get Lasad Lavoi will change the halacha. That's why we don't paska halacha today. That's what it means Hilchos HaMashiach. The second explanation of the Aruch Laner is the reason you need to know the sugyas, even though it's not a get today, because when you learn them, is as if you are doing the mitzvah. As we say, we have it in the Lashon that's brought down in the Sidurim. When we talk about we bring the Mishnah of Ezra Mekayman, it says, "He Yahrzeit will be." We learn it kilu krafti oilo. He Yahrzeit, that's if he krafti toido. Every one of the korbanos that you learn is as if you actually did the mitzvah. That's the ma'ila of learning it, even though it's not a gela ma'isa. And you get attached to the Be'er Mayim Chayim. The Be'er Mayim Chayim in Parashat Tzav, it says, Dover Niflam Hoid in our Gemara. Our Gemara says, El Drosh V'Kabel Schar. It says, what does it mean, Drosh V'Kabel Schar? Does it mean just you'll get reward for learning Torah? That can't be the pshat. Because of course, that was not, what was the Havamim to say otherwise? If someone doesn't have a house and he learns the halachas of mezuzah, he won't get rewarded for learning Torah? What was the chiddush of the Gemara? Says the Be'er Mayim Chayim. What the Gemara is telling us is much more than that. The Gemara is saying, you get rewarded as if you did the mitzvah. He says, why? Because when a person is yearning to do a mitzvah, he really wants to do it, but he can't do it. It's as if someone who's nenas v'lo yasa, it's like someone who's honest not to do a mitzvah. And then we have a din, and if a person just wanted to do a mitzvah, wasn't able to do it, he gets rewarded as if he did it. A person who learns the halachas as if he's ready right now to do the mitzvah. He says, I want to do it right now, korbanos, but I can't because there's no Beis Hamikdash. But because he wants it so much, it's considered to be as if he did the mitzvah. Troish v'kabel schar, darshan, he'll get rewarded as if you actually did the mitzvah. So that's the second explanation of the Aruch Laner, why to learn the halachas they're not negiyah today. And the third explanation is another level, says the Aruch LaNer. There's another inyan. And that is because Kol Torah Kulos Miksha Hachas. The Torah, you need to know the entire Torah. The Torah is like one big menorah. If you're missing a piece of the menorah, you don't have a menorah. If you're missing a piece of Torah, so even though that piece that you're missing is not a Ger L'Maaseh, but it affects everything else. And the way the mashmos of the Aruch LaNer is, really to understand Torah well, even things that are Ger L'Maaseh, you need to know other parts. You look at the Gedolei HaAchronim, how they come and learn from things of Kachim. They learn in Yan have to do with Orach Chaim. It's similar to what Tosfos says by us over here in the beginning. When you say Halacha, sometimes you say Halacha and Kachim when you can learn from Halacha for other Inyanim. Says the Aruch LaNer that Kol Torah Kula is Miksha Achas. You need to know Kol Torah Kula in one shot in order to understand all parts of Torah. And this we connect this to the Yahrzeit Meir Shapiro, Shechal Zayin Cheshvan. Because Meir Shapiro gave to Klal Yisrael the idea of the Daf Yomi is that everybody has part in every chelik of Torah, meaning every chelik of Talmud Bavli. There are Gemaras, there are Inyanim and Shas that people didn't touch because that was not the main limud. The person has to pick a limud to learn. He's not going to pick some random mesechta, so to speak. But Meir Shapiro gave that ability that everyone has chelik in every part of Talmud Bavli, which is the Ikar Torah Sheba'al Peh. That's the great mile of having the whole Torah Kulo as a Miksha Achas. His neshama should have an aliyah. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor the Shor Machshava Shiurim, please email shormachshava@gmail.com.